Got this pretty large Daikin system, this H7 error code, which if you look here, positioning signal malfunction of outdoor unit fan motor. This is a VRV3 here, and I couldn't talk very loud because I was in kind of a study area. But I've only had this happen one other time, and I hope I can catch it on camera. But sometimes when these units have weird like power glitches, so a breaker had tripped on this. Originally we were dealing with a U code, a COM code, and when you see one of the codes have something to do with the fan, this board may have actually glitched, and this is how you deal with it. Again, I've only ever had this happen one other time, so we'll see if this works. But I'm holding the mode now. I'm in mode 2, so I'm going to do 21 times. So now I'm at 21. This is binary here. I'm gonna select that. Now I want this mode, which is vacuum mode, I want that on. So we'll go set 8. When this H6P is on, it means yes, I want the mode on. Return to lock that in. So you heard all that clicking. It's in vacuum mode, and what that does is it overrides everything and just kind of clears any kind of bullshit that's in this board out. It's a really nice kind of function that you're not going to find in any manual or anything, but it does work that way. So we'll give it a second. I'm gonna hit the mode again to put it back into normal operation, and then I'm gonna recheck it. By the way, when you're hooking up to these units, it's really nice to put a magnet on your comm line. I've shown this before, but not recently. And no, magnets aren't going to mess anything up. People get all worked up over magnets. It's not going to hurt anything. I just use spades, and then I tie in whatever kind of end I want. And typically, I use these little small alligator clips made by Zebra, because they tend to work the best for getting into these little screws here. But it's been in vacuum mode for a while, so now that just means it went back into normal operation. So let's see if we still have those codes or if they cleared out. Now that code cleared, so we have this L1, and that other code, that H code, that can actually be impossible to clear unless you do it in the way I just showed. So now we have to deal with this one. Here's the problem on this one right here. See, what's behind that board is the heat sinks for like your main MOSFETs, and one of them has bit the dust. Let's see if I can get that in focus. But the problem is you can go replacing that board and you'll never get that fan code to clear. And like I said, I've only seen that once before, but you got to watch out for that one. This one's going to need a new inverter board, and that's probably what tripped the breaker. You know, the truth is, when these compress, I went ahead and tested the compressor to make sure it wasn't,
right there?
Make sure it wasn't shorted. But the problem is, when these short, the boards are so fast they almost never trip a breaker. The boards are so fast to cut power.
Now you're looking at all this coloration right there?
Correct, where it's burnt.
Is that burnt?
Yeah, where it's burnt near that screw. You see that? Right in there. Look right in there to that screw.
Oh, shit.
See that?
Oh, where it's colored.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Pretty good. I almost forgot to show this, but look how every single screw has been replaced with a 3/8 self-tapper. Every single one. You know, what's changing, and this happened in automotive maybe a decade ago, but hacks can no longer work on this type of equipment. You have to get someone that's trained. It used to be that in HVAC you could just have somebody kind of wing it, but no. This kind of stuff, just no. Technicians that do this stuff, it's just not going to work. Not going to work out on VRF equipment very well.